All right, we're packing up for one of our first pack ups. We got the little mini freezer fridge from the outdoor kitchen in here. Packing everything up. I don't know where it's at. We've been using, oh, Steph's got it. The museum jail stuff. We've been locking certain things down that we're going to give a test out. So essentially what happens is we have to, we got 2 days before we have to technically check out of this campground. And then we're making our way back towards the Charlotte area. We're still in the Wilmington area doing like our shakedown and stress testing everything. And thankfully we did, because we found 2 small issues. One possibly major. It could be something really stupid and really small. Probably going to end up being that. Steph and I are just a little bit panicked. But one thing is our converter area here in this section. It doesn't do it 24/7, but it does it longer than what I'm comfortable at doing. So it gives us like high-pitched hum. I tested all the wattage and everything with the multimeter on the battery. All of that looked good. So it's either that converter is going bad or the battery is bad. So it's probably one of those 2 things. So we're going to take it back down to Rex & Sons in Wilmington tomorrow, drop it off, see if they can fix it for us. If not, we know what it is. I'll submit the warranty. I already talked to Progressive Dynamics, who makes this converter. They're going to send us a new one out. We'll pick it up in the location that we're heading to next. We already have a mobile tech scheduled for that Tuesday. But if Rex & Sons can fix it for us, then we're good to go. If anything, they can be like, yeah, it's supposed to do that. You're fine. That, I guess, will just give us the peace of mind. The other thing is, like I've seen a lot of, is the tail light in the back is not full brightness, because this trailer has the LED lights on it. And I do have a brand new truck, or Steph and I have a brand new truck. Steph's truck is a 2025 GMC Sierra 2500. And I read and saw multiple things, talked to a couple of mobile techs, and they were like, yeah, the newer trucks, some Mercedes and things like that, don't push out full 12 volts from that 7-pin plug. So I tried an adapter, and it messed it up even more. Furrion makes an adapter for a backup camera, and we also have the backup camera, so I bought it because I was like, I'm probably going to need it for that anyway. So tested it that way with the adapter, tested it normal on our truck, did not work. I had asked one of our neighbors to pull their truck over. They backed up and tested it, same exact issue. So something's going on with the wiring there. It's either the wiring at the light in the back. When I plugged the adapter in, it kind of swapped the lights though. I thought it was the back passenger side or the back right, but when I put that adapter in, it kind of messed up the other ones too. So it could be a pin or a plug issue at the front of the camper or front of the trailer. So hopefully we get those 2 things fixed tomorrow. We have to figure out something to do with the pups. We both still have to work tomorrow. We have meetings in the morning, so trying to get everything cleared up as best we can tonight before we head out in the morning. Dude, it's like Bug-maggedon or something. I don't like, I don't know if you'll be able to see. No, you can't see him. Dang. Dude, there's like, if we were in trout waters, the bite would be on fire right now, because there are bugs. I mean, it's like, oh, there's bugs. We're in the outdoors, we're camping. Of course there are bugs, but we turned the little porch light on. You can't really see. Let me flick it on real quick and see if it lights them up at all. Brings it back in. Oh, you can't even see it from right there. Okay. But there are hella bugs. So we got the vacuum cleaner out trying to suck them up out of here. I got some paper towels and the fly swatter, trying to just like get rid of as many of them as we could. They all just kind of like trying to rush through the door before they all got in here. But I'm going to have to brave it again because I got to take the pups out before bed. So wish me luck. I don't know if I mentioned this one, but one more hack that I did was I put these, and I actually just triggered it. I put these motion sensor lights in our cabinet because, man, the lights in here are super bright. So if we're like up early in the morning or something like that, or it's like rainy out or cloudy out, just a little bit of extra light in there to not be like super abrasive, especially if like one of us is sleeping. Like I typically sleep in a bit later than Steph does during the work week, but there are mornings that I get up to go fish and things like that. So another little piece that we added in. Amazon special, man. All right, it's early. I'm gonna flush these tanks. So I always do sewage first. That's the nasty water. And then we'll get it down and out the pipe. And then I'll flush wastewater. So when I plugged in, I got about 2/3 of freshwater tank full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump these two. I'll unhook water or turn water off, keep the 2/3 in. We'll turn the water pump on, put the treatment in the black tank, and then pull 1/3 from the 2/3 that's currently in the freshwater tank. So we'll go 1/3 in the black, 1/3 in the fresh, and travel that way. I just want like the black tank to kind of like get the treatment in there and slosh around and things like that. So we'll see if that makes a difference. I don't know. First time I've ever done this. Been reading up on it. This will be the first time we've traveled after using the actual black and gray tanks. So let's see how it goes. Breakdown wasn't too bad. Got all the stabilizers and stuff up. We did a lot of the breakdown last night, like putting down like our pop-up tent and all that kind of stuff. So really right now it's just power, water, and sewage that we gotta kind of pick up. So yeah, let me get that out of the way. I am for sure about to get sprayed when I unhook that water. I've already gotten hit once by the outdoor hose. Protection. I do have this carry-in pipe here, but it looks pretty short. I know they're pretty notorious for being too short for these hoses, so I'm gonna see if I can get them both in. I only used the two small ones there in the connector. Honestly, I probably could have just stretched out the one hose. That's not what I did. And then I guess like the mount in the front that mounts to like the sewage dump, I'm just gonna throw it in a bag, I guess, and try to try to keep it clean. It didn't get me. That's up to the first one, but not to the second. I got it up to that point there. I mean, I can squeeze it a bit. You can see it's not very big. Let me see if I can get this in there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Steph's already a pro with our walkies. One more time.
We have penetration. Over.
Okay, you're on recording saying that. Good job, man. Over. All right, Lake 6-7. We appreciate you. First little campground in the books. We might be back. We're just trying to go for a quick service. Might be back. Good job, Steph. Alrighty. Let's hit the road and see if we got everything right. Alright. Willaby, the Octowillow. Oh, where are we, Steph? So we found a little co-working spot in Wilmington while the trailer's in the shop. And it's got they allow pups, but they got a 3-bark rule.
And we always think it's gonna be this guy. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I think it's gonna be Maverick that could get us in trouble, but it was Macy this time. It was Macy. How dare she, pups? Good job, Edge. This is the pastrami. Looks good, good. Get us down. Very rustic. Good. Pepper relish, mayonnaise, and hoagie sauce. So we're gonna cook these up. This one is extremely oily. It's already leaking all over me. Of course it is. Okay. Right there. And this is the chipped ham. This one's a warm sandwich. Oh yeah. That looks good. Do you want the hot or the cold more?
Don't matter.
Well, they split the chipped ham pretty evenly, but this one
Well, you
big
take
one.
the bigger one.
Okay. When you dip lunch at the half, you go halvesies. You half and half. It should be called half and half. You gotta love a sandwich shop that gives you a sandwich as a side. Grilled cheese as a side? Hell yeah. This is not pepper relish, some kind of hot sauce. The hoagie sauce. Mayonnaise.